then they would never show that shit to me.
Yeah.
Unless they're autistic and like they don't know the difference between right and wrong or some shit.
So if you get addicted to Xanax and you want to get off of it, it'll fucking kill you.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna get addicted. Make Skillix this YouTuber, successful YouTuber, just another one of those cases where you get money rich. You get young and rich at the same time.
You'll do things that you would never do.
Okay, but now you gotta get me some of that, like the best. You said the best. Even in the recording where I was like that girl, it's like you can tell this nigga's got his head on straight.
Yo, what? Twomad is calling me right now. Hello?
I know it's like a bad time to call people, but
That's all good. I'm streaming right now, by the way.
oh shit, never mind. It's a good time.
What's up?
You've always been like a pretty chill guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in our correspondence or whatever the fuck over the kick or keep, it just seems effortless.
Yeah. Pretty much.
If I want to do it, okay. If you don't, alright.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
Why is it effortless?
Why do you act that way?
You mean like, why am I not more pushy?
Yes. That's one way to put it.
Because I'd rather, like, keep a good relationship with people.
That is smart. I haven't learned to do that yet.
You haven't wanted
For
to keep a
years.
good relationship with people?
Yeah, for like years, man. It's like chronic. What the fuck?
Why do you think that is?
That's the thing. I've been asking myself that question for a long time. If I tried to sit here and like give you like a single reason, it would be like, all I can tell you is like it's just been a lifelong struggle, and it's just there's a lot of different things you can try, but really it comes down to like the motivation the person needs to do it. And then when he does do that, you might stop resenting all these normal people, and you might be happy and fulfilled.
Maybe.
Or not. Maybe. Or not. Or do more drugs until you die.
I mean, I've been there.
Yeah, have you been there?
Yeah, I've been clean from heroin for 6 years.
And that's why you're so chill, bro. I'm just kidding.
You're probably right, dude. You're probably right.
I mean, it is a life-changing experience, right?
Yeah. Yeah, big time.
Did a lot of your friends die?
A few. Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, today, or no, last night was the anniversary of one of my friends' deaths.
Yeah, that's the best part, where there's like an anniversary for it, and then it's like a reminder after a reminder. Every year it's a reminder.
Yeah.
Of like this sad thing. Holy shit, 6. How did heroin... I know you get this question a lot. How does heroin feel just the first time? Not the other times, just the first time.
I can't really say it feels different the first time than any other time. I don't understand why people talk like it's some special... I mean, I guess it's like shocking how amazing it is. But it's like the way I describe it to people, and I always feel like I'm triggering somebody to go do it when I say this shit, but don't. It's fucked. It's not worth it. My hands are destroyed. My hands are like always fat, red, and swollen. They're gross. They suck. My feet are the same way because I just wrecked my circulation. But it feels like that warm spot in bed when you wake up in the morning that you just don't ever want to move out of. You're just like, oh shit, this is perfect. It's like that.
So yeah, like Euphoria.
Yeah.
The thing is like, I watched the video where it was like, he was asking a heroin addict or whatever, what's the one thing you wish you could take back? And it wasn't like, let me stop using that. What he said was, I wish I never knew what it felt like in the first place.
Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty good answer.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't that kind of parallel with like literally every sort of like very lovable thing? Like if you get a wife and you're happily married for 30 years and then she dies, is that worse than withdrawals, heroin?
I think it's just different. I don't know.
Yeah, it's different.
It's definitely a withdrawal. It's definitely a withdrawal anyway, but
I mean, I would just kill myself, honestly. I ain't trying to feel all that.
I'd probably be close to it, but too much of a pussy to do it. Maybe I'd just go overdose on heroin and pretend I didn't know I was overdosing on heroin. That's how I want to go out, though. That's like when I'm 80 and I'm like decrepit, I'm on my deathbed, I'm shooting up a ton of heroin. That's like the most peaceful way you could ever go, because you just like forget to breathe.
I've had somebody tell me the inverse before. One of my smarter friend, who was like, dude, I will never, and I brought him down to that line of thought where it's like, you're literally going to be on your deathbed, what the fuck? You wouldn't, the most exciting thing to you is aliens and shit like that. These are the closest you're going to get. And he still just goes, no. And it's not even like an angry no, it's just like a no. What the fuck is that mindset?
Probably the normal one, unfortunately.
Yeah, he worked for 6 years in the NSA.
Shit.
Yeah, he worked in the NSA next to Edward Snowden, which is wild, eh? But not really.
Next to Snowden.
Yeah, right next to Snowden.
Yeah, that's pretty nutty.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Did he tell you anything about what the guy was like?
Didn't.
Nah, probably can't. Secret shit.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. Personality details confidential.
The thing is, he's so like, there's a lot of history online of who this guy is, and like he has a lot of videos and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he has a fucking Twitter account, I swear to God. Let me check. See, I'm like unblocking these girls. Yeah, this nigga has a fucking Twitter account. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Guess that's that. Me personally, I'm gonna keep doing drugs for a long time.
What kind of drugs?
DMT, ketamine, MDMA.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
LSD?
No, LSD lasts too long.
Oh, so no mushrooms either?
No mushrooms.
Huh.
I feel like DMT is much better than both of those.
I mean, yeah. I used to make that stuff.
Yeah?
Yep. I used to make it, and I gave it to a buddy of mine, and he sold it to a bunch of Deadheads. You know, like Grateful Dead fans, huge psychedelics fans. And they were like, "This is the best DMT I've ever had." I was the short-term Heisenberg of fucking DMT.
Okay, but now you gotta get me some of that, like the best. You said the best.
Yeah.
So I've been just smoking whatever the fuck I'm given, you know.
Yeah.
But Grateful Dead, just kind of coincidence. But like, I used to play this video game as a kid, and I was addicted. Called Combat Arms, and he was rank 1. He was rank fucking 1. Always. Nobody could take the spot. And you wouldn't really... There wasn't a lot of information about him online. Other than his name being Grateful Dead. What the fuck?
This is just the guy named himself after the band.
We will never know because he's so mysterious, right? But probably, yeah. No, yeah. I'm pretty sure at one point he was like, because you know, when I'm a little kid, I'm scouring the internet to figure out what this guy is. But I think at one point he said it was like, yeah, just the band.
What was the game you said?
Combat Arms.
Combat Arms.
So old, this game, but they try to like renew it. You know, it's like Call of Duty where they try to make a new one, and sometimes it catches on, and sometimes it's just like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah. Call of Duty needs to just fucking die already. Fuck that game.
I kind of like it's like there's something about Shipment or Rust Yard or whatever the fuck that's just like, remove all the other game modes and just have it be like that one like great room, and then we're good.
Yeah, those small maps, those fucking things are fun as shit.
Yeah, I only play that. I'm not. If I play another game mode, I'm immediately clicking out instantly. There's no fucking way. I don't give a fuck. It's like, I just want to try this gun. I have 1 loadout. I don't have 5. I have 1. And then I just want to fucking use it. And if I don't like it, I switch it.
Viv, I just got up.
Like, it's good like that.
Okay. What other games do you play? Like, recently?
Nothing. Other than... Yeah, no games.
Nothing? Damn. I'm like not much of a gamer at all anymore. Like I got into a couple things recently, but the only thing close to Call of Duty was like CS2, which was fun. But
CS2 was fun.
Yeah.
But like, for some reason it dropped off. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I was like kind of hyped for like 2 weeks, and it just died.
It died. I lost interest. So what? Just Counter-Strike 1, but with like huge differences. It's like, okay, no, that's cool. But like, I'd rather play COD on the same map over and over and over and over again. And this is
Twomad. He just called me.
Whatever the fuck. That is the best game mode in the fucking game.
Which game?
I don't know. It's the one where it was like those. How do you describe it? Because they changed it because it's Christmas. Shipmas. Are you aware of Shipmas?
I don't think I have.
It used to be called something else just before this Christmas season began. Russ. I don't fucking remember. This Christmas anniversary bullshit. What the fuck? Fuck anniversary. Anyways, it's just a really small map where it's just like constantly like fucking battle fire. This is the only map I like. Shit. I can barely walk. Holy fuck, it's hard.
What'd you do?
Xanax.
Oh shit, I used to have a little bit of a... I went on a bender in Xans once.
I think that's what I'm gonna start going into soon.
Oh, Xanny bender?
Yes.
That's the worst kind of bender.
Why?
Okay, so if you get addicted to Xanax and you want to get off of it, it'll fucking kill you.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna get addicted.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Okay, that's terrible news.
Yeah, just be real careful with Xanax. Don't do it every day. That shit is like super addictive. And Xanny benders will, not just because they're the most addictive, but because you'll do things that you would never do. Like, you'll look, you won't remember what you did, but like somebody will tell you that you did something ridiculous, and you'll be like, holy fuck, I did that?
That sounds kind of awesome.
I said it sounds kind of awesome.
Yeah.
No, it's bad. It's not like cool shit. It's like just really grimy shit. You're just like, oh, why?
I've been a grimy guy.
You'll do things that even you would be disgusted by.
Here, I'll tell you what. Just yesterday, I was doing Xanax, and I kind of just blacked out. I blacked out, and then the two things I could see is like for some reason I think it was some sort of DoorDash. I DoorDash to myself, and then there was something else. Nothing severe, but it was just like, what the fuck? When did I do that? But yeah, I don't know. I'm the experimental type. It's not like I don't have any fucking reluctance for my safety.
You cut out a little bit at the end there.
This Twomad self-destructive thing. It's like, even in the recording where I was like raping that girl, it's like you can tell this nigga's got his head on straight. Like, yeah, he's doing reprehensible shit. He is sane, which is fucking weird. I don't know, but cocaine is more like where you die, I think, right?
What do you mean?
Like, cocaine has never been like a interesting. I mean, it's been interesting. It's just like I could probably go and get it, but it's like a powder.
Yeah.
So I'd in this fentanyl in there sometimes. So it's just I leave that genie in the bottle. I have a great time with Xanax. It's great.
Oh. You're worried about fentanyl. Xanax is often pressed with fentanyl, and you cannot tell if it's a real pill or not.
What?
Yeah, that's like a huge problem lately. That's like the single biggest problem with Xanax lately is that they've been pressed with fentanyl.
Here's the thing. The police would immediately investigate and find out who the fuck sold fentanyl to these people who are just dying left and right. You know what I mean?
I mean, they try, but it's still, that shit's been happening a lot.
Well, I've taken this guy's Xanax before, so.
Just make sure that you know that this, or make sure that the guy you're getting it from is getting it from somebody that has a prescription.
I'll try and be safe. I have fentanyl strips around here.
Like Narcan, you mean?
Uh, no, not. I should get an Arcane.
Yeah, definitely. Like 100% you should get an arcane.
The thing is about Narcan is once you be passed out, how can you?
If you can feel yourself getting there, you can sort of tell. You're like, oh shit, this is getting really strong really fast. Just fucking shoot that damn thing up your nose.
Okay, I'll get Narcan.
Yeah, and it might be called naloxone, so ask for both.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's fentanyl is just, it's fucked. It's just super heroin. It's heroin on crack.
Yeah, I think it's the strongest one, right?
Yeah, it's 100 times the strength of strong heroin.
Well, it says I already bought this shit. I just have my house is messy as fuck.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's just like it's probably in one of the boxes that I haven't opened yet. What the actual fuck? Motherfucking boxes. Like I'm like stumbling around all over the fucking place. Drugs. At least my cat's become. My cat has seen me relaxed off the drugs, and she likes that. I can tell she likes it.
Are you usually a spaz or something?
Yup.
Well, shit.
Whoa. Fucking Amazon box is it's like a fish tank. If I open up the Amazon box, it's just going to be a cast of really funky characters and cameras and painted walls. But really, it's just going to be some fucking package that I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck's in it.
You order a lot of shit randomly?
Not, honestly, not too randomly. But yeah, I guess like relatively, yeah, I guess so. Like when you have like the YouTube money or whatever that, and you know, it's easy to go broke. These people go broke all the time.
Yeah.
So you get like this big spurt of money, and you're so stupid with it because you're so young, and then it's like it's just the question of are you going to be okay? And like I'm actually teetering between the point of like are you okay? Like the thing is like I genuinely believe I'll be okay, but I might stumble upon something bigger than me, and like that would be Xanax, I think.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Xanax. You've tried Xanax?
Yeah, yep. I've been on a bender or two.
Okay, yeah. You said yeah. Did it feel good?
Yeah.
Did it feel bad at all?
The day after, when I was embarrassed as fuck.
Oh, because you were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like one day, I have two. Both of these somehow were in gas stations. I had two shitty Xanax experiences. These were like the minor ones, but they were like the most embarrassing. So, the first, I had not taken it a bunch, and I went to a gas station, and I had a big jacket on, and I just stuffed my fucking pockets full of boxes of condoms, and I have no idea why I did that. And the chick just watched me do it, and she goes and she stands in front of the door, and she's like, dude, and I'm like, I don't know why I did any of that. And she's like, you can't come back here, but like empty your fucking pockets. So I emptied my pockets, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck I just did. I left, and then the next time was I was with my girlfriend. We were both on Xanax, and we were in a gas station that we go in often, or that we went in often. And we were in that gas station looking at shit, trying to pick shit out to buy for like 2 hours.
Okay, that one sounds a little bit more normal.
2 hours in a gas station, looking at blank t-shirts and bongs.
You just look but you would just look like a super old couple. You know what I mean?
The guy, the next day, he was like kind of pissed. He was like, yo, I'm not your babysitter, dog. And I'm like, I'm never doing that shit again.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
It
Yeah,
was
I'm definitely wrong.
rough. It was rough. He was like, he was kind of pissed because he kept having open shit for us. It was really weird.
The first thing sounds a little bit more like harmless, but like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
obviously you're on something. Like,
Yep.
the fuck, Jesus Christ. But harmless. That's one of the fears that I have. Is like, if I do too many Xanax and if I take more because of you got to take more in order to have the same effect. That I might do something even more crazy and I won't even know I did it.
Yep.
Because of this fucking drug, which is terrifying because there's the law. Like if I broke the fucking law by driving a fucking car, which I have readily available to me, like McSkillet.
McSkillet?
Yeah,
No.
McSkillet's this YouTuber, successful YouTuber. Just another one of those cases where you get money rich. You get young and rich at the same time. And he just fucking completely... He killed a child, and just her mom. What the fuck?
Whoa.
But he didn't really premeditate it. There's a whole lot of videos about it. He didn't premeditate this shit. He was like... He just straight up was having a moment where he was like psychosis or whatever. And then he was like, he had this McLaren, right, with all that YouTube money. If you're going to have YouTube money, just get a Tesla. But that's beside the point. He took a McLaren and he just drove straight into fucking oncoming traffic.
Jesus Christ.
I'd imagine it's like, it can go fast. The McLaren can go fast, so...
Yeah, and it can kill people quick.
And I know her family feels bad. Whoever else feels bad, but it's like most people don't give a fuck. Most people on the internet who see it are like, they can say like, they feel bad. Everybody feels bad. Not the same way that her family does. But everybody can be like a moment in time where they're like, you know what? That is a really tragic story.
Yeah. Yeah. The internet's kind of got that disconnected effect,
Yeah, disconnected effect, yeah.
I kind of don't understand how some people feel as strongly as they do about, like, horrifying things they see online. I don't get it. It's like... It's just kind of on a screen. Like I get that happened, but I don't know these people. This shit happens every day. It's like, now I just know one more story,
Yeah, I mean, I went to Six Flags once, and these dudes I didn't even know who these dudes were. They were just tagging along, and they were showing me gore videos. Like, look at this guy, and they were making jokes about it and shit. Just like some dude getting fucking ran over by a truck.
That's a little fucky.
It is, but the thing is, like, I guess because they thought one reason it could be is like, I'm too mad. He likes this sort of shit, whatever. But it was kind of weird, anyways.
Yeah, that's really weird to show somebody you don't know.
Yeah, that is really fucking weird.
Like, imagine just walking up to somebody and just showing them porn or something.
Oh, but I'm no nearly as normal.
That would be more normal, yeah. But that would be similarly shocking, I guess, because...
No, if you show that to a normal person, it would be fucking... Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, this never happens. That's a Marjorie Stoneman Douglas fucking once in... what is it, 20 times a year. America needs whatever. Showing it to me, I'm gonna assume that they'd already discussed who's coming to Six Flags. They're probably somewhat familiar with who I am, and they have like a gist of like who this guy is. So it's not just a random person, because there's no. If I was like a random person, then they would never show that shit to me.
Yeah.
Unless they're autistic and like they don't know the difference between right and wrong or some shit.
So maybe.
But they know. Yeah, but they do be knowing.
Yeah, probably.
6 years of heroin.
6 years off heroin. Yeah.
Why not oxycodone?
Like, why wasn't I doing that instead of heroin?
Yeah.
Heroin's better.
Why?
It's stronger. It comes in a powder already, so you can shoot it up. It's cheaper, easier to find. Fucking...
Cheaper and easier to find makes sense.
Yeah.
But a powder makes me just think about fentanyl.
I mean, a pill, any pressed or capsule pill should make you think about fentanyl, too.
Yeah, I was looking for this Narcan bullshit. Look, not Narcan, but like fentanyl strips. Where the fuck do I keep them? My fucking therapist was like, dude, the conversations I have with my therapist are so fucking retarded. They're so stupid. Whatever. I remember just laughing at her while she was like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, just like laughing. It's a fucking crazy guy.
I think when I was going to like a therapist, I was like, I feel like I never told them the full truth. I don't know why.
Yeah, a lot of people say that experience with therapists, like, for example, like a little kid who's like 16 and put into therapy because he has behavioral problems. He'll just be like trying to rizz up the girl the entire time. And for some reason, the therapist is unaware of this completely.
Like Sneeko?
Seems like Sneeko!
Yeah, his conversation with Dr. K.
Yes!
Yeah, or he's talking about rizzing up his therapist that had huge tits.
Yeah. Oh shit. Huge tits.
That was funny.
Yeah, but huge tits are what? There's like a certain roundness to them that they need to have, you know?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes. Oh my god, you listed so many different things and I couldn't keep track of it because I'm on drugs all the time. About the heroin thing. I don't want to try heroin.
Definitely don't do it. Definitely don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked. Big time fucked.
Was there a reason why you did it?
Curiosity. And I think like once you find out that like you know how when you're a kid you trust like every fucking word your parents say, right?
Sure.
Yeah. When you found out that your parents were lying about a couple things, did you like question everything they ever said?
Could be.
That's sort of why I started questioning everything. And I was like,
oh,
they were wrong about this. I was like, maybe they're wrong about this. So
you started to think.
Oh yeah.
What the actual fuck did I buy? Oh, it's a gingerbread house. I ain't making that shit. Who the fuck I'm starting a gingerbread house?
You bought a gingerbread house?
Yeah. I guess it would be funny or whatever. There's nobody fucking... What? Whatever. Where's this fucking, like, fentanyl strip bullshit?
When you said fentanyl strip, you mean, like, something to cut the fentanyl? Like, to kill it? Or to, like... Or is it fentanyl itself?
Just to test what I got.
Oh, to test to see if you have fentanyl in something.
Yeah, and funny thing is this Andrew Tate fucking like boxing gloves he sells. That came in mail.
Andrew Tate boxing gloves?
Yeah, limited sale only. If you miss it, it's gone. Yeah. it's like everybody's gonna have them. It's just like AirPods. It's like new technology. Nobody has it. And it's just
They'll
like
punch for you.
They'll punch for you?
That's the new technology. They'll punch for you. That would be hilarious and super ironic if he created boxing gloves that punch for you, because his entire fucking persona is like, everybody's lazy nowadays, do the work. And then he creates something to stop people from having to do the work.
Okay. Yeah. Automation.
That shit would be funny as fuck.
I mean, that's what the fucking, like, the world is, like, trying to work towards. Or whatever the fuck. Automation, blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. I'm just trying not to die off of this fucking whatever sort of drug this guy gave me. Sketchy LA guy. And, like, you know what? Fuck it. I might just die because I can't find the testing strip.
Do you think that you are on fentanyl right now?
No. I would never touch fentanyl.
No, I mean, do you think that what you took is cut with it?
Oh, nah.
Nah. Okay, that's good. I was about to say, you're still fucking awake, so.
Yeah. Just gotta make sure that whatever I do have, and you know, Amazon has literally everything.
That's a good way to be clumsy.
Shipping.
Solid. Fuck with some fuck with some MDMA. That one's alright. And like
faster than anybody else.
And like DMT. Those are like the only other ones I say. Maybe and like other like
crazy psychedelics. Shit, what the hell? Wait, so these vendors where you did Zans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What were the withdrawals like?
I didn't ever have withdrawals from Xanax because I have other things that I am already taking that sort of supplement similar to that.
Like, what were you taking?
Like right now, and since when I was doing that, I take Suboxone because it's like, you know what Suboxone is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I take that shit every day. So, because of that, I don't have any Xanax withdrawals. Because like Xanax and opiates, benzos and opiates, you can sort of take one or the other and not go through withdrawals from the one that you were addicted to.
For some reason, I think that like all my drug dealers are ignoring me.
Let's hope they keep ignoring you. I'm just kidding. Partially.
I want them to not ignore me because it's like...
I know.
But that's the thing, is they think it's for the drugs.
Yeah.
And then, but it's really because it's a combination of drugs. Like in their heads, it's like, oh, he just wants to find the next high, the next drug. And if you can't have that drug, try another drug. It'll get you high too. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a specific combination of drugs.
Really?
But yes, so you know how DMT makes you have these like huge trips, and
yeah,
for some reason, like some grandiose thoughts have come into my mind. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just ideas I've had in the past just coming together. But like, it's like, fuck, man, like, it's some change the world type shit. But the thing is, I'm sane enough to be like, there's no fucking way, dude, shut the fuck up. But if I do DMT and the thing is about DMT is it makes me freak out.
Really?
Xanax. Oh yeah, not always, but because the way I do it is I try to do one breakthrough a day. And
really?
Then, yeah, but the difference is, and I still have some Xanax on me. It's just, I think they're blocking me. I know I'm not like a super genius or whatever. Like, oh, you shook your titties on the fucking internet, you found people status, whatever, fuck. But it's also like, man, if I had if I had the same reliable drug source as Amazon is, fuck. Well, the dark web is like that, but The dark web is so inconsistent and dog shit.
I agree.
It's sad.
It sucks. I try to get him to get on there sometimes. It's just a pain in the balls.
Yeah, and then people always preach about, like, you know what, man, it's just a problem that can be fixed. You know what I mean? It's almost like they're aspiring to do something and fix a problem that's just like a gaping problem. And then they never fucking do it. Like, okay, great, that's most people. Awesome. I mean, they'll do it incrementally, but they're not Elon Musk. Elon Musk is like some fucking maniac, crazy guy.
He's pretty nutty.
And the richest guy in the world doesn't understand what a woman is. Kind of weird to me. It's like you're so smart, so smart, but you can't seem to understand what a woman is.
I've come to realize he's not nearly as smart as people think he is. That guy is fucking retarded. He's like he's always been like some weird autistic, like retarded child on a leash for so long, and then when he fucking bought something where his leash is cut, he burned it to the fucking ground. He left the fucking stove on. It just fucking, it's gone. It's fucked.
There is something to be said about like being risk averse. Like Elon has always been like this guy who would like sacrifice homelessness for like a chance of success. And he actually had a girlfriend at one point where he was telling that exact same thing. And yeah, it does just seem autistic. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
No reasonable person would do that. And the only way you could either chalk it up to do is like mental illness or what we like to call vision, as long as it doesn't self-destruct you. Vision. For Elon, it worked. I hope he finds somebody. I know Jeff Bezos seems to have found somebody, even though their companies aren't really like brand new. Like it's always been the case. It's like something that seems so simple to do, anyone can do. For some reason, there's somebody chooses to do it at the right time. Like for example, some fucking old ass astronomist, like so long ago, he was like, I wanna, for whatever autistic reason, I wanna know what the circumference of the world is. And then he was like, I can't do it here, but if I use the shadows on a tree, I might be able to do it. So then he got another friend to go do the same shit across the like some miles away, and then he figured it out. It's just funny like that. It's like I don't want to like get too deluded into like destroying myself, but like I'm so sure I'm not going to. But that's what you said earlier.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
That's how just about everybody goes into it, thinking. Like,
but here's the thing, dude. There's some people I can talk to who are like, drugs, it doesn't even faze them. And some people, it's like some hidden secret, like, oh my god. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit is so fucking annoying, because it's like, how do you know what's true or what's not? Is it the people who consider it, and consider it in like a lot of ways, or is it the people who just say, don't touch it, don't touch it? Don't touch it is playing it safe. That's the general advice I have to everybody. Obviously, if there's like a bunch of geniuses in the world, like one or two, okay, go ahead and do drugs. I'm just kidding. It's not like they would have anything stopping them from doing drugs anyways. They don't listen to anybody.
Billy. Now I'm cloud chasing off Twomad because he called me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like life is crazy. Where's this fentanyl strip thing? What the fuck? There's just so many Amazon packages. You son of a bitch. Just like a carrot.
Do you like order a bunch of stuff at night and forget you ordered all of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You do that?
I think I've done that a couple of times, but I do not have the money to do that shit.
Yeah, money. Once you get enough money, it just, I don't know.
Yeah. Once I have that kind of disposable income, I'll probably be buying every fucking thing I own on Amazon.
And that's exactly what rich people do, is they waste their money.
True.
It's literally like, oh, I could send this many kids to Africa's children, like education. I could send this many kids to school, or I could feed animals for this many months. It's like, fuck that shit. Amazon.
They're not buying shit on Amazon. They're just sending their money to the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah. The good news is, like, the Pope that I have is, like, somebody out there is doing it. There's a lot of rich people.
Yeah.
Somebody's doing it.
I mean,
Look.
poor people waste their money a lot too. I mean, that's why they're poor. That's why I waste my money. That's why I'm poor.
That's based. So.
You know, impulsivity, it'll do it to you.
It's like, how many big mansions do you need
I
before you're
know.
you just need a little bit of purpose or whatever. Yeah, and that's too deep, but whatever.
I think I got that covered now. The purchasing has definitely died down, which is nice, but
What's the purchasing?
I was just buying shit I didn't need all the time.
Oh, okay.
But like, I remembered all of it and did it consciously. I was just super impulsive. ADHD, that shit is shitty. Makes you prone to being horrible with your money. Makes you prone to drug addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got on ADHD meds. I like have no interest in doing drugs except for like maybe psychedelics here and there. But that's yeah. I do mushrooms or acid like once or twice a year. I'll do it for like a month every weekend for a month, and then not do it for like another 6 months.
Well, it sounds like you had a successful story with it then.
Yeah.
Assuming that somebody wants to try them, no matter what, you got out of it okay.
Oh yeah, I got lucky, but I mean my hands didn't get lucky. But
how lucky are you?
how lucky am I?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look up a statistic real quick.
Man, you don't gotta search it. You don't.
I need to find out this number and then I'll tell you how lucky I am.
Okay.
How many people overcome heroin addiction? Let's see. $20 to 60%. What the fuck?
20 to 60%.
That is quite the range.
That's 1 in 4.
Whatever. I'm very lucky, I guess. I'm 2 times lucky.
I mean, 75% chance to make it out isn't that lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, if it doesn't tell me the rest of this. Like, it just says, thus, okay, while recovery success ranges from 20% to 60%. So I'm either in the 40% or in the 80%.
Oh my god, I wish I could understand. I spilt water all over the floor, so I'm just like, kind of confused.
Okay, I guess this other statistic says 23%. 23% of people get off it and stay off it. I'm assuming that's what this is fucking saying.
Only 20%?
Yeah, it says 23% here, and then it says 80% of heroin addicts relapse.
Oh, that's heroin. I'm talking about Xan.
I got super lucky that I didn't get fucked up on Xanax, but ironically, it's because I was a heroin addict that I didn't get fucked up on Xanax.
How did you... I think you already answered this question, but how the fuck did you get into heroin again?
Curiosity.
What the fuck does that mean? Like, I'm just curious, guys.
Yeah, I was doing... Okay, so I smoked pot, right, when I was like 14.
Yes.
And then that's not the reason I started doing other drugs. The reason I started doing other drugs is because I had the threat of drug test over my head for like 2 years because I got caught So if I didn't have to be cautious of a drug test, then I probably wouldn't have gone to drugs that could get out of my system in 2 days or 3 days. But yeah, like I looked for stuff that I could do that either wouldn't show up at all or could get out quickly. And I did. So the first thing I did after that started was, you know what K2 is? Spice. Yeah. I did that. I took a hit of that shit, and it was on my way to school. And I remember. Yeah, I know, right? My buddy started looking like a fucking cartoon. Everything in the car started looking like a cartoon, and then looking out the window, it looked like the windows of the car were like blue tinted TV screens. It was really weird. But after that, I started going to raves, and
oh shit.
Yeah, I started doing Molly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then actually, you know what? Technically, the first time I did heroin was on accident. And so what was it? I met people that I did a bunch of other stuff with. I did psychedelics and had this insane first acid trip that was so fucking weird. And I was at this party when I was 16, and I
what the fuck?
Yeah, 16, and I drank a full bottle of Bacardi, like the liter or whatever.
Wait a moment.
With a bunch of Red Bull and 5 beers. I smoked an eighth of like some exotic weed. I remember back when I was in high school, weed around here was fucking crazy, but it has not been the same since. But yeah, I smoked a whole eighth of some exotic weed. I had like 0.2 of Molly, 2 points of Molly, and all of that within the matter of like 3 or 4 hours. And then I went down to the basement, and I could smell something that reminded me of the incense I had at home. And it smelled like opium, and yeah. And I went down, and this guy was smoking opium out of a bowl, and it was just like a ball. And he was like, "You want a hit?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I took 2 hits of this shit, and then it was like 5 a.m. I went to bed. I woke up 2 hours later at 7, and then I went to work at Subway at 9. But 2 weeks later, I was asking my buddy, I was like, "Did you see what was in the bag that he had?" I was like, "Was it black, like rolled up balls?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, that was black tar heroin."
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was the only time I had black tar. But yeah, I realize now that like I thought it was opium, which is the same fucking thing. It's like, who cares? What's the difference? You know, one's slightly.
So you were
stronger,
tripping, right?
Nope.
Like your brain was. You don't actually have opium smells at home, right?
No, I had incense that were opium scented.
Okay. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I never heard of that.
You can get them at like Spencer's.
All right, guess. Okay,
They smell good. They smell pretty good.
Put that on the bucket list.
Yeah, but yeah, a year later, my buddy that I was in like my free period with, this guy was fucking insane. He was like super like hyper racist. He showed me
What
some
the
like
fuck?
he showed me like KKK joke sites. This shit was fucked up.
So
This guy was a nutcase. He had like flags on the back of his truck and shit. It was a lifted truck. It was like a what the fuck was it? It was some white like a Bronco or something. Not a Bronco.
He's playing right into it.
A Ranger. Oh yeah, he was playing right into it. If he was alive today, he would probably be right alongside
He'd be a
mega
dumb fuck.
nutcases. Oh yeah, he was always a dumb fuck. But yeah, he used to brag about shooting up heroin in school. And one day he asked me if I could get him some, and I was like, yeah, you know, I know a guy, because I like sniffed a very like scraps from another friend that was doing it, and I knew the guy that they got it from like a long time ago, from when I like started smoking pot. So I went and picked up some dope for him, and I brought it back to him, and we hung out, and he was like, "You want some?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I've done it before." And I took a sniff of it, and like from then on, I think I was doing it. I was sniffing it for 4 months, and then one day he was like, "Yo, you should try shooting it." I was like, "Nah, I'm not doing it." He was like, "Dude, it's so good." I'm like, "I don't want to do that." And he was like, "Dude," he was like, "Come on." He was like, "You gotta try it."
Yeah,
It's the
because he's
best
tried
thing
it.
ever. Oh yeah. He was like, "It is on another fucking level. It is a different experience." And I was like, "Is that good?" And he was like, "Yes." I was like, "All right, fuck it. I'll do it once."
Oh shit.
Yep. And we went to the guy that I got it from's place. His girlfriend was up there, and she was like, "You don't have to do this." She was like, "If you don't want to do it, you probably shouldn't do it. Are you nervous?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm nervous." She was like, "You shouldn't do it. You really shouldn't do it." She was trying to save my ass. Oh my god. I fucking wish I listened. But
One usefulness of a woman.
yeah, she was doing it though.
I don't hate women.
I don't either, but you know. But I get what you mean sometimes. I try to flirt you out of bad decisions. That could be good, but you know, it was also his girlfriend, so she couldn't do that. But yeah, I was looking away. I gave him my arm, and he did it, and he took the fucking thing off, and it. So it's like you can almost feel it rushing up to the top of your head, and it like rings your bell almost. It's like you feel this thing just hit you in the top of the skull, and then it just like spreads and just starts to melt all the way down your body, and it's like this wave of warmth.
Warm.
Yeah, warmth. Just like it's like the essence of warmth. It's like pure warm. I don't know how else to explain it.
Is euphoria a better word?
No, because it's not like happiness. It's like
safety.
Sort of, I guess. It's
As
like
safe as you could
it's like pure bliss. It's like
put pure bliss.
yeah, it's like all of a sudden you feel perfect, but not like perfectly happy, just like content. And then
Honestly, I'd rather do that.
don't fuck
be
with
a
it.
YouTuber.
You'd rather do heroin than be a YouTuber?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. In a weird way, I was gonna say it like, yeah, I guess so. Not in a depressing way, but
To be fair, a lot of people would rather do heroin than be a YouTuber. There are a lot of people that are homeless for a reason. They don't fucking ruin their lives over that shit for nothing.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's kind of. But here's the thing: isn't there only like 7,000 homeless people in Los Angeles alone?
I couldn't tell you.
It's something like that. Is that really so difficult to fix?
The addiction?
I mean, I'm sure they keep them. I'm sure they don't like keep them in harsh conditions, right? But like,
It's probably not as hard to fix as some people make it, but I think the red tape is kind of making it difficult, you know?
yeah, it's like I have like that layman common language. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Same.
Start. Yeah, it's
But
probably like some mega deep fucking factor is involved.
yeah, I think a lot of it is just money.
Yeah, I guess if Elon Musk took a little bit of his fucking money instead of on Twitter.
Yeah. He could easily end that shit. But to be fair, it's not his responsibility. But I mean, he should. It's a like it's I feel like it should be a moral imperative, but
Socrates,
yeah,
Nietzsche,
all of that.
one of the whatever. I'm sure he's read all of that. He needs to come up with his own Elon philosophy.
Eloncrates.
Like, Eloncracies. Just go ahead and like. Step one is like it'll only cost you like less than $1 billion probably. Save these people from suffering. Get them the holes in their legs fixed. So oddly comfortable living in miserably. It's like, bruh. They're in your backyard. It's not on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
It's a 15-minute drive. And some of them seem happy, but some of them seem like they've just been raped and they're unconscious.
Yeah. Kind of weird. Some of them are just like, nah, I'd rather be out here. I don't want a fucking place to live.
Yeah, I've seen like this guy who's just like in the same spot. It's like routine.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's confusing.
It's confusing now. I wouldn't be surprised if like sorry, I'm eating Mike and Nice at the moment.
You're good. I've been eating fucking noodles and shit. Very slow.
I wouldn't be
but you know.
I wouldn't be surprised if like in the next like whatever, hopefully in our lifetime, where like all that stupid shit is just in the past.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
No panhandlers. No poverty. Way too grandiose of an idea.
Kind of.
I know there's some problems that you cannot fix with just money.
Yeah. Like
but
addiction.
Elon Musk got... Yeah, like addiction. Oh, yeah. But some of these things can just be fixed with money, and I'm sure he tries too. Like, make his efforts there. This Illuminati thing is not real.
Yep, I agree.
So it's just like, stop doing drugs, Twomad. That's your part in the world.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or just limit it.
Or just do it sometimes.
Yeah, I do sometimes. I've been clean from heroin for 6 years. I still do drugs sometimes. Just not heroin. I don't do
What do you do?
Like I have prescriptions that I take every day, but I'm not counting those. Like I take Vyvanse and Suboxone. Vyvanse is an amphetamine. It's for the ADHD, and then Suboxone is technically an opioid, but it's to manage addiction, right?
Yeah.
But no, sometimes, like if I go to a concert, I'll do MDMA. I love Molly, and I would never just like fucking take that possibility of a good experience away from myself. It'd be kind of stupid.
How old are you? 27.
Okay. Yeah, and then Yeah, I do psychedelics.
Okay, obviously, yeah, of course you can do all that.
Yeah. Ketamine sometimes too. I boofed ketamine a couple times.
I have a bad memory
Oh, you're
because
good.
of the drugs.
Me too.
Like, you already answered my question before, and I asked it again.
Nah, you're good, dude. I do the same fucking thing.
Yeah, some people it doesn't bother them, some people it bothers them.
Yeah. Because they have normal fucking brains that aren't either super hyper ADHD or damaged from drugs. Fucking
They need
losers.
help. They
True.
need some motherfucking get help. I've never ever told somebody to get help until after this like Bella shit happened or XGF situation happened.
Yeah.
Never in my fucking life have I was on a different wavelength. I don't know what to tell you. It's like some invincibility, Peter Pan. But it's like you're not really Peter Pan if you're just fat on the computer all day. But I would eat the same thing every day. And then, yeah, you lucky little bastard. It turned it into success, but like the road I'm going down, I know a lot of people telling me that it's like it's downhill, dude. There's no coming back. But to me, we can agree that I'm a pretty sane person. Like, I can think. Okay, I can think. As we see around in the fucking universe, is like of the influencer economies or whatever the fuck, doing what the majority wants is not how you fucking find success. It's never been that way.
True.
But it does hurt. Being hated by people or perceived as hated by people. Looking back on it now, it's like I'm like, what the fuck? Why did I even care? Like, I have to like actively removed my fucking tweets.
You've been deleting tweets and stuff? Old stuff?
Yeah, I had some like, yeah.
Okay. Probably fair. Clean shit up. Just like get it all out. Fuck it.
I guess it's like, if everybody who told me like, hey man, stop talking about it or do this, that, if they were all like, hey man, it's different for everybody. Clearly you're not a fucking complete retard. I worry about you, but like, in the general sense of just posting on Twitter, it is gonna hurt your mental. But you're gonna be okay.
Yeah. Think so. I
believe.
Hmm?
I believe.
A lot of people talk about Twitter like if you're on there, your mental health is going downhill for sure. I don't get that. I mean, I argue with people on there all the time. I'm like constantly debating people on Twitter. Like, I debated a fucking actual Nazi on Twitter, and I'm fine. Like, I don't really see the problem that a lot of people.
Yeah, that guy is way more mentally ill than you are.
Fucking actual Nazi.
It's like if he loses all his Nazi friends, what the fuck else is there? Nothing.
Just people to probably kill. Unfortunately.
He doesn't have the courage to do that.
You're probably right. He did look like some fatter than me loser.
Yeah, just he found like a creed. It worked out for him for whatever time. But what the fuck? Xanax can make you. Okay, here's a question I was supposed to ask.
What's up?
Xanax can make you forget how long, like in what duration?
It can make you forget what?
How much can Xanax make you forget? Like days or weeks?
It could just make you forget however long you're on it. Like you'll just black out.
So that means a day?
Yeah, it could be a day. If you're on it for a week, then you could forget a week.
Like I would have to keep taking it in order to keep blacking out.
Yeah. It's not gonna like give you amnesia of like a week prior to taking it or anything.
The thing is, I want to take MDMA, but I hate the come down. It was like, okay, if I do the MDMA, I could just fucking pass out the next day on Xans. So that's like my rationale right now.
You know, I've found that when I have very good MDMA, there is no come down.
See, this is the thing. Then you gotta hook me up with whatever you got.
I got it off the dark web when I got it.
I could pay you to do that for me if you're interested.
I haven't done that in a while. I don't think I could.
Okay, all right.
The last time I did it was like, what was it? It was like 4 years ago, and the fucking website I bought it off of got shut down, unfortunately. And
well, I mean,
I've been struggling to find anyone.
If you want the money, let me know. But here, I heard somebody else telling me that they would take MDMA and they would have no mental shit after. Dude,
what do you mean?
MDMA come down. Like they would say that they don't have any mental shit happening. Like they don't feel bad mentally.
Oh, like how some people will take MDMA and the next day they're kind of depressed because they had a serotonin overdose the one day and now it's a little bit of a deficiency.
Is it because of serotonin overdose?
Yeah, like if you take MDMA every single day, you can get serotonin syndrome, and it makes it so you are constantly on a serotonin deficiency and you're just very depressed all the time.
Oh hell no! All right, I haven't reached that yet, but
MDMA addiction can be pretty rough.
I take like Prozac.
Yeah. What for?
Well, it's just like, hey doctor, I don't feel very good. I mean, they hand it out like candy. That's
kind of true. Yeah. What I don't, if you don't mind me asking, what was the specific ailment they gave you that for?
Oh, dude, I've been like, I remember I was trying to like tell this doctor, but because my brain was so depressed and fucked up, they were like, you're giving me conflicting answers on
Twomad called
if you
me.
need this or if you need that. And she was like, what the fuck is going on? But before that, damn, it's hard for me to remember just because it's been like this for so long. But like my room is a mess. Like I'm telling you, it's a mess. And it's just like it's like a messy spiral of just like drugs and like Coca-Cola cans and stupid shit like that. And then before that, yeah, it all kind of stemmed with, like I was just doing these really lazy content on YouTube because I just got so bored. I don't know. No passion. Until eventually, there's a girl that comes along, and then everything goes to hell. And that lasted 2 years because So I was like, yeah, let me get Prozac to help with that, and the Prozac didn't really help.
I haven't heard very many like super success stories of Prozac, but obviously it works for some people. But I don't think the people that I know that were taking it were the best examples of people that were gonna get better anyway. That kind of sucked. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, there are better ways. Prozac, I don't know. It can. Does it give you? This is very. Well, this is a real personal question. Does it give you thoughts of you know, the ideation?
Oh, noosing. Everybody thinks about killing themselves.
But does it exacerbate it, do you think?
Which drug?
The Prozac.
Oh, no. The Prozac, it's almost like it doesn't do anything except make it harder, like calm. That's it.
I've also heard that a lot. Yeah.
And that's the only fucking... But because I'm so desperate for relief, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go to church or whatever the fuck. I don't have the social skills for this fucking meet somebody thing, but like, maybe when I'm 25, I'll have the social skills, but I don't know. Drugs till then. Drugs is a normal part of life.
How old are you right now?
23.
23?
Yeah, I just turned 23.
Okay. I learned something about I guess myself, but it's pretty much just like about drugs and maturity. When I was 21 or 20, 21. So I got clean when I was 21. But you know, I've had similar experiences since from like pot. If you don't stop doing drugs for a little while, it will never end. You'll never sort of grow up more than you are now. Like, I've found that just through a lot of people that I know, and through I've heard some things study wise, like, it straight up stunts any maturation. Like, you're fucked for a while. Like, I know this girl that smoked weed since she was in her teens, and this girl talks like a fucking 14-year-old. She's retarded. She's so dumb.
Sounds like Marina Joyce.
But yeah, no, it just pauses it. Like, once you stop and you just like clean for a little bit, you can drink here and there, you know, maybe like do something on the weekends. Until you like pause it, you will never fully mature like to where you want to, because it's like sort of pausing your brain development. 3 months after I got clean, I was 21 when I got clean, right? I got clean on my 21st birthday. I went backwards. I went totally backwards. Most people will like get really hammered and they go out on their 21st birthday and like do coke because they're drunk and they're like, woo, fuck it, I'll do coke. And then they start doing drugs. I don't know. I fucking quit doing drugs on my 21st birthday. That was like the last day of drugs. Or like addiction, I guess. But 3 months after that, I woke up one morning and I was like, I just had like an epiphany. It was like a wave of logic just smacked me in the fucking tits. It was like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, I just all of a sudden could not understand a single decision I had made up until then. Like, I no longer understood myself. It was very weird. But yeah, you just like you have to just stop until that happens. And then like yeah, it's fucking crazy. And I smoked pot later on, like here and there. I can't fucking smoke anymore though. But like I was smoking for like a couple months. Actually more than a couple. I think I was smoking for like a year. And when I quit doing that, I had a very similar thing happen. I was like, oh shit, I feel like I'm here again, and I feel like I'm growing. I feel like I'm growing up very quickly. It's like you just you have a moment when everything is sort of cleared out that feels like you're more of an adult all of a sudden. You just like, you feel like you just grew up. Like what I said to people before was, I felt like that one day I felt like I matured 3 years in 3 months.
You did.
Yeah, it was fucking insane. But like it'll give you this crazy, like it'll give you this crazy feeling like you just grew up, and it's super strong, and it's like you gained, let's say, half of it back. Like half of what you were supposed to get, you got all in that 1 second, and then the rest is on like 2x speed.
Yeah, the stuff that you're saying is like, it's definitely like a personal experience.
Yeah.
It's not apparently easy to understand, but there's like a general sentiment to it.
Yep. I have a guy in my chat right now. He was also a heroin addict. He's like, yeah, it's a blast of wisdom. It's a
He knows, you can relate.
Yep, he's had the same experience.
Who can relate? Hey, no, okay, but what was that thing about where you woke up and you were sober? You've been sober for a while, and then you were just confused?
I was confused about my like rationality prior. Like I all of a sudden could no longer understand why I did any of the things that I did. Like I felt stupid and smart all at the same time. It was like, yeah, like, yeah, you know what's crazy is if you keep taking Xanax, you'll have one of those experiences every single fucking morning, except it'll be bad, not good. You'll wake up and you're like, oh, how the fuck did I do that? What was I doing? How did I do that last night? Oh my god. It's like you will, oh my god, it's brutal.
But here's the thing.
Brutal.
I want to take the Xanax and DMT at the same time. That's different, right?
It's pointless.
Pointless?
Pointless. Why? Don't do it. It's a waste of drugs.
But why?
Because Xanax kills psychedelics. It is the kill switch. So like, you know how you said you don't want to do mushrooms because they take too long?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you decided you did want to take mushrooms and you wanted them to end after, say, 2 hours or 3 hours, you just take a Xanax and it's done.
Well, what the fuck was I thinking of this whole time then?
I don't know. Not a lot of people know that, to be fair.
I am the retarded. Yeah, true.
But yeah,
I'm so excited.
I always tell people that are having their first like psychedelic experience, if they're comfortable taking a benzo, then have it around.
Here's the thing though.
Yeah.
DMT is so much shorter lasting than LSD and mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that means there's a possibility that the effect might be different.
So DMT is almost the exact same chemical as psilocybin. There's like one molecule that's changed that or that's different, that allows it to be digested, but that's it. It's everything else is like the same. So it reacts to the same drugs the same way. It just doesn't react to
yeah.
digestion the same way. So I think if you were on Xanax and you tried to smoke DMT, I don't think the DMT would do anything.
Bit strange of like a strategy to do. It's like a good use of time.
Yeah.
Now I think I can understand why my drug dealers are not talking to me. I've had that happen before, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, like once before, and it's like, what did I do wrong, man? It's like, oh, some shit that I don't it's like spamming or whatever the fuck, but I always spam. Always, to this day, I spam the drug dealers I have now. The difference is like, it's not aggressive, because if it's aggressive, they're just gonna immediately be like, what the fuck is this? But if you can spam people as much as you fucking want, if it's like a meaningful, like, kind, earnest, like, you know, memorandum, and they'll just be like, hey man, it's like, I just got a lot of things going on, but I'll get, maybe I'll look at it later, or just ghost you.
Maybe, yeah. Either, well, that could be true. Like, if you spammed someone with a bunch of nice messages, they could also think, oh, this person is going through a fucking mental breakdown. What the fuck is going on here?
If somebody sent me a bunch of nice messages, I'd just be like, you're a fanboy. I get so many of those. It's just like people trying to figure out what I would like. But there's this one guy, his name is Ghetto Twomad. He's banned on fucking Twitter because he's just like, he has no filter. But he's on Instagram. This dude is schizo as fuck. I don't know what the fuck. I've never really seen any account like his. Dude's fucking weird. It's like, how is there a genuine human being who's like this? Now I just want to go look at it. I'm like, what the fuck? I guess that's his goal, right? Nah, it's not that weird. Now that I'm talking to you guys, it's not that weird. It's just like femboys and shit like that.
Femboys?
Yeah, femboys. If you struggle with women long enough, you just want to fucking take one of those femboys. You know, we're in the age of where they transition.
Okay. I think I see what you mean.
Yeah. I
mean,
mean,
have a friend like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's personality more than it is how it looks.
Yeah.
Andrew is not a good personality.
What isn't a good personality?
Hopefully nobody's named Andrew here, but just some guy that I had a grudge with.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah, that kid's fucked. He had sex with a 15-year-old.
Yikes.
When he was an adult. I know there's a lot worse things that can happen, but that's enough to kill. It's over.
Yeah, that's a little. Or that's not a little. That's a lot. Fucky.
Here's the thing, though. I've met a lot of, like, not a lot, but like one or nah. All right, I met like 2 different 15-year-olds. Okay, and they're in a friend group. One of them is just way more confident than the other.